Welcome back to my channel, it's lovely. Today we are talking about The Wrong Bride. I have to say, I am obsessed. I am so obsessed with this book. You have no idea. She's going, Catharina, you have been bumped up to one of my favourite authors. She's on the rank of Monica Murphy and Al Hazelwood. I love her that much, okay? You don't understand my obsession with this book. I read it through an entire day, alright? I'm planning to hunt down and get the rest of her books. I love this woman's writing. I love this book. I love the premise. I love the drama. Oh my god, it was so good. If you couldn't tell, this is probably my first 5-star read of the year. I loved it so much. But anyway, let's get into the book itself. Let's give a quick rundown of the plot that won't be probably quick at all. Right, you have our two main characters, Aries and Raven. Both secretly in love with each other. Aries doesn't know he's secretly in love with her. You know when you're blind to your feeling, you know how men can be blind to their feelings and don't realise they're losing something until they lost it? And they're like, oh, he's kind of like that. He's kind of like that. He's just like, no, I care about a friend and I can't feel about her this way. I can't, because he believes he slept with Hannah, the sister. Also, Hannah is a horrible monster in this. You're going to see why I hate her so much as I explain the plot, but she's a horrible person. Anyway, so we open the book and where are we? Well, it's about a couple weeks out from the wedding. The wedding of who? Why, yes. It's the arranged marriage of Aries and Hannah. Hannah is Raven's older sister. And basically, the original arrangement was that Aries and Raven were supposed to get married, but Hannah and Aries ended up getting together because Aries believed he slept with Hannah one night on Raven's 21st birthday, okay? And they was just like, okay, you two get married instead because it's an arranged marriage. So they've been in a relationship for like 5 years. He's patient, he's kind, he's just doing everything. And it's taken a toll on their relationship because Hannah's just like, nah, my career, me. She's the definition of a textbook narcissist, but is delusional because her entire people around her feed into it, okay? But basically, Hannah isn't helping with the wedding at all. Not one bit. It's all Raven. Raven's doing the planning, the booking, the dress. She's making the dress from scratch. Because, did I tell you? Raven, our queen, is not only a fashion designer, she's also named the highest paid model of the year that this is set in. Because she's the beauty, she's the queen, she's iconic, okay? If you can't tell, I'm the biggest Raven stan in the world. I love her and her sweet, sweet soul. But anyway, that's happening. Now, the wedding's already been postponed 3 different times by Hannah. Because she's like, I can't give up 3 years of my life to get an entire company, get your inheritance and everything. And like, yeah, sure, if I don't go through with the marriage, it will mess up my entire family's business and it'll probably take away my entire sister's career and everything. But hey-oh, she tries to cancel the wedding again, hands over the arrangement game. And the grandma was like, no, she's cancelled 3 times. We're going back to the original plan. You're marrying this Raven. Okay. And they're just like, so Raven and Aries are rushing, trying to find her. They've called her, emailed her, texted her, try to go to her apartment and everything, try and find her. For the life of them, they can't find her anywhere because she's hopped on a plane. She's dipped. Okay. So she is forced to be into the marriage because the dad has gone, you will have to marry her to Raven. You're going to have to marry Aries. If you don't, you lose your entire career, your entire fashion brand that you've been building. He's going to lose his inheritance and we're going to lose our family business. So you're going to have to marry him. Which is killing Raven on the inside because she loves this man. But then she's also like, you know what? If I'm marrying him and he's going to have to be married to me for 3 years, I'm going to shoot my shot. Hannah does not deserve him. Because at this point, she's kind of getting fed up with Hannah's shenanigans, okay? But anyway, so here she is. Raven, praying that the sister shows up on the wedding day because she's like, I shouldn't be the one walking down the aisle, is forced to attend her sister's ceremony, walk down the aisle in her sister's dress that doesn't really fit her, that she had handmade, and then put the rings on that her sister and her fiance picked out, whilst also staring at the man that she loves. Anyway, they have this big kiss scene, and then it starts clicking in Aries' brain. She's like, oh, why did I like this more than any time I spent around Hannah? And why did I feel upset when she was slowly distancing herself to me when the wedding got closer and closer? And that man is slowly realising that he is deeply in love with Raven and has been for years. But anyway, we get the whole subplot of them developing a relationship, them growing, them working out what life is going to be after them for a married couple. Love that. And then Hannah has to show back up. And Hannah is entitled. Hannah is a horrible human being, okay? Not once does she reach out to Raven or Aries to apologise for what she's done, because she did run away and leave that man at the altar and also leave her sister to pick up the pieces. No, instead she gets pissed at sister, like, you shouldn't have married him, and like being pissed at her. And literally Raven's just like, I was going to lose my entire career and future if I didn't do that. I needed to do it. My entire career and future were on the line. what do you not get? You left for your career. I had to stay for mine. Like, I hate Hannah. She's so entitled. But, like, the mum is so wrapped around Hannah's fingers and so entitled at the same time. Because the mum is just like, yeah, Raven, like, why didn't you? Why haven't you apologized to your sister? She's crying and she's so upset. And she's like, no. Anyway. And there's just, like, whole family turmoil constantly. And there's so much going on at the same time. And each time they get into a moment of peace and a rhythm, and they're, like, trusting and falling for each other more, Hannah shows back up. I hate Hannah. And, you know, the piece of the resistance as the book continues, and there's more and more and more. Hannah shows up going, I'm 5 months pregnant. Bearing in mind that Raven and Aries have been married for like 5 to 6 months now. It's between the 4 to 6 marker. And she's like, the only time you've been near Hannah since we got married was that dinner when you've been alone. Otherwise, I don't know how. But Hannah's like, it's a high-risk pregnancy. And you're the father, Aries. We need to raise this parent together. And Hannah's trying to kick Raven out of the house. And succeeds for about a week. Even though Aries pulls a Mission Impossible and the minute the time ends, he literally scales a building practically to get to her. This man is obsessed with Raven. He's like, he realizes that he's always been deeply in love. Also, and then to top off the drama of drama, it turns out baby's not Aries because Hannah had been cheating a ton with her film stars, her co-stars, everyone, cheating constantly. I don't know how Aries put up with it, but because of obligation and that he thought he was going to have to go into the arranged marriage with her anyway. But yeah, so he kicks her out the house immediately and says, leave me and my wife alone, never come near us again. And then it turns out, I don't know whereabouts in the plot this happens, but this is my favourite plot point. So Aries has this recurring dream of the night of Raven's 21st birthday where she's in this red dress. And in his mind, that's how he wished the night went. He dreams of it and he thinks it's the most magical thing, and he thinks that's the reason why he loves Raven so much, because he's always pictured her this way. Little do we know, that actually happened. The night he dreams about actually happened, but instead, Raven woke up and went to refresh and had to go do something in the morning. And when she went out the room to go do something, Hannah snuck in, naked, like nothing there, and pretending that it was her that night, to trick Aries into being with her and marrying her, to quote, I just wanted him to look the same way I did, because realistically, literally this is paraphrasing anyway, but she was literally like, I just wanted him to look at me the way he looks at you, and like, you were only there to be my bow and arrow substitute. Nothing you have is actually meant for you, it's meant for me. You only have your career because of me, you only have this because of me, it's all because of me. And literally, that's the straw that breaks the camel's back. Raven is angry, she is pissed, like beyond belief at Hannah, to the point where at the end of the book, she has cut all ties with her mum and Hannah. They do a load more messed up stuff throughout the book. Like, the dad's kind of okay, but kind of not. He's kind of iffy, but like, stuff happens in the book. And like, I feel sorry for Raven. She has like a bad family, but also then she gets Aries' family, which she loves that family. She is very much a part of that family before even the wedding, because the grandma loves her. The sister is her best friend, and all the other brothers love her so much, to the point where they all go hunting for her when she leaves for a week. And they were like, we all know where she is. You don't get to know, but we know where she is. I honestly love it so much. And I love it. I just love this book because you could clearly see that he cared about her the way that the book wanted it to be portrayed, because like, he had irrational actions around Raven. He was like, I'll buy you anything you want. Do you want it? I'll buy it you. It's like he actually cares and pays attention to her, but he also got insanely jealous whenever she talked about being with someone or seeing someone else. And he's like, I can't do anything because I'm with the sister, even out of obligation. And he's like constantly morally conflicted. I just love it. I also love the minute that when Raven gets married, she's like a badass queen and is standing her ground, because she's like, I don't want to be the third person in my own marriage to my sister. You won't be with my sister the entirety of our marriage. She forced this on us. She's going to have the consequences, which she is a badass queen. I love Raven. She is iconic. I just love her so much, and I love this writer so much, and I love the book so much. And like, it's a hefty book. Like, yeah, 404 pages long. And I need the other books. For context, the other books, because it tells you at the end, and it gives you a quick summary. You have the Lucas and Val, the temporary wife, Don and Faye, the unwanted marriage, Zane and Celeste, the broken vow, Lexington and Raya, the secret fiance, and then the one I want to read the most, Sierra and Xavier, the devilish husband. I want to read that one so much. Oh, I just love this book. 5 out of 5. Recommend to the high heavens, everyone who likes. It's kind of like dark romance, but not dark romance at all. It's an arranged marriage It's arranged marriage, close proximity, messy drama. It's like chick flick, but like to the extreme. Oh my god, I loved it so much. This is going on my recommended list. I have like a list of books when people go, hey, do you have recommendations? Or what's your favorite book? This is going on the list. This is joining Say You Swear and A Million Kisses. It's joining them. It's joining them on that list because they are my go-to free books now. I love this book, if you couldn't tell. Oh my god. I didn't even have time to record me reading it because I literally just read it in a day at uni. But would highly recommend. You should read this book. Oh my god. But anyway, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this ramble. And you should go read. Especially this book.